Hey y'all, it's Ebony. Welcome or welcome back. Hope y'all are doing okay today. So I just came back inside. It is so hot outside, but I came back from an appointment and my package is finally here. Who would have thunk it that I would have been ordering not one, not two, but 3 items from the Coach summer sale? I never would have believed it if you would have asked me this last year. I've really been in a bag frenzy this year more than ever. So I ordered another bag and y'all will be surprised to see what I got. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. So if you watched my previous video, you know that I got the Coach chain tabby shoulder bag in the color Sage. Y'all, I completely fell in love with that bag. It is so beautiful. I feel like I say every new Coach bag I get is my favorite bag, but that one is just like something about it I really love. Well, I love all my bags, but that one's really special to me. So this time when they did phase 2 of the sale, they added some new colors, different styles and stuff like that, and they did have quite a few bags that I was interested in. If you missed the last video, I did mention that, you know, I'm pretty active on TikTok. I'm not gonna say that I drop every Coach deal on TikTok. I'm not someone that tracks the different things coming to and from the Coach outlet and know when things are gonna be live and stuff like that. I just pretty much, when I see something, I share it to the people that, you know, follow me. Maybe they don't see those certain messages from other creators, so I share it on my platform. I don't dabble in everything. For example, like this previous Coach Peanuts collection, that didn't really appeal to me, so that's not really something that I felt like I needed to share. But you know, things that do appeal to me, I do share them to my community page and my TikTok. So if you aren't following me on TikTok, what are you waiting for? Be sure to follow me on TikTok at EntirelyEbony. Instagram too, I really don't post on Instagram, but if you want to follow me there, EntirelyEbony on all platforms. So I was interested in quite a few bags. I'll just let y'all know some of the styles that I was interested in. The Brooklyn 28, ever since I seen that bag, I was like, I want one of those bags. But I can't say that I really 100% justified the full price of that bag. Now it was on sale, pretty good price, like $177 I think it was. But when I was looking at other styles, I'm like, I feel like I could get something else. Like I feel like the Brooklyn is just so simple for the price. I'm like, in my mind, I kind of talked myself out of it, you know what I'm saying? So the Brooklyn was on my radar, but it was kind of like a little lower for me. The quilted tabby, oh my gosh, I really want a quilted tabby 26 in my collection, but I really am nervous about, one, it not fitting what I need it to fit. Now I don't plan to wear a quilted tabby as like an everyday bag by any means, but I still wanted to carry, like, you know, what it needs to carry. So the 26 is the smallest size personally I would go for, but I'm just worried about like if it's gonna carry what I need and if it will peel. I heard that the leather on the quilted tabbies is so sensitive, or maybe not sensitive is the word, but it's very delicate, and I'm afraid that me buying it just, I don't know, I don't want to feel like I waste my money. Now granted, Coach does have their warranty for a year, but I don't know, I'm like, something about it is still holding me back, and it's probably because how soft the leather is. It makes me a little nervous. I didn't see any wallets necessarily that I was interested in, but primarily I will say I was mostly interested in the bluebell color. I don't really gravitate towards blues, but especially not necessarily that shade of blue. But something about that color, y'all, with the gold or the brass, is so beautiful to me. So I definitely was interested in the bluebell color this time around. So I think I talked enough, y'all. I think it's time to unbox and see what I actually got this time around. And if I haven't said it already, this probably will be my last bag for a hot minute, because y'all, Coach cannot be taking all my money like this. Like, it is never that serious. Never was, and I need to put my money towards other things, you know what I'm saying? So that quilted tabby and maple, I still got my eye on you, but outside of that one, this might be the last one for a minute. So if you're interested in seeing what I got, then stay tuned. Alright y'all, change of scenery, but we are back and I am here with the chain tabby shoulder bag in the color Bluebell. The chain tabby bag is so nice that yes y'all, I got it twice. I'm trying to get these situated because I still have the wrapping on it. So here is the Bluebell color and here's the sage color. You can see once I get a little closer, the sage clearly is like a greenish gray almost color, whereas Bluebell is like a it's like a light blue, I would call it. Like it's not blue, but it's like a softer blue. It's really pretty. And definitely this one I would say is more of a spring summer bag, whereas the sage color you can wear it year round. The sage is very neutral. Green for my wardrobe, for me, is very neutral, and I feel like specifically this shade of green, like I said, it's like a muted grayish green almost. This one is very wearable, very neutral. You could pretty much pair it with anything. Now I have an unboxing on the sage color, so I really won't go into depth about what fits in this bag and the ins and outs as far as that's concerned. I'm more here to address like the color, whether or not this is something that I can see in my wardrobe for the springtime. This shade of blue is so beautiful. Even the stitching is a light blue. It looks like it could be white, but it's not. It's like a light blue stitching. I think this is brass hardware. There's the bottom, no feet, of course. This is what it looks like. This side to me looks quite it looks very wrinkled on this side compared to the other sides in my other bag. But everything else is good. I did point out a little spot on the front that I noticed when I was unboxing it. It doesn't, I don't know how to address that. It looks almost like, you know when you get like a little piece of tape caught on something? That's what it looks like. It's not tape though. It's not a scratch either, I don't think. As far as the textures are concerned, I feel like the Bluebell, I see less of like the grain on here. It looks a little smoother on the Bluebell to me versus the sage color. If I zoom in, you can see a lot of the texture on the sage. You see that? Or a lot more texture on the sage, I would say. And then whereas when I zoom in on the Bluebell, I don't know if it's the lighting or whatnot, but you don't see as much of that texture. It's a lot smoother, but they both feel beautiful. They're beautiful bags. I really love the chain tabby. It's such a, like, I don't know, like a perfect everyday bag. It's like a perfect mix between the regular tabby and the soft tabby. It's a really perfect mix. This time around I did not request the gift wrapping. Personally, for me, I prefer the experience of unwrapping it from factory wrapping versus the gift wrapping. I just really didn't care for that. This one didn't have the complete factory wrap around it, but it is what it is. However, this one did come with the price tag, whereas the sage one did not come with the price tag. They cut all of that off, and my straps were also inside the bag on the sage one, whereas in this bag has the factory wrapping or stuffing inside the bag. I will admit that I'm kinda a little bit on the fence, and I will let y'all know if I do decide to keep the bag. The only thing that's holding me back, I would say, is probably the color, and that was what I was most excited about, which is pretty ironic. The color, I think it can work in my wardrobe. I wear colors, you know, a blue jean and this white t-shirt. Come on, like, you can make it work. But I don't know, something about it this time around compared to the sage color is just, I feel like I want to sit on this one more than I needed to on the sage. The sage was like an immediate yes for me, whereas this one I'm just gonna think about it a little bit more. I also got the opinion of my best friend and my sister. They told me I should keep it. It's a beautiful bag, and I agree, it's a beautiful bag, a beautiful color, but something about this one is just not calling me the way that sage did. But y'all will know if I decide to keep this beautiful bag, or if maybe me and her just didn't connect in that way. But this one, I think, was it was the same price as the sage. I think it was $297 and the regular price is $495. Yeah, so y'all, that's like almost $200. Well, $198 difference. But like I said, I want to think about the color a little bit more before I cut off the tags and feel like this is it for me. Hey y'all, popping in real quick to just let y'all know what's going on in this scene right here. So I am unboxing another chain tabby shoulder bag in the bluebell color because I reordered it due to the small blemish that was on the first bag. So this is the second bag, and unfortunately this bag just was not up to my standards, and fortunately I kept the first bag until this one arrived and I was able to unbox it so that I can see, you know, the quality of it before I returned it, just in case this second bag was, in my opinion, worse quality than the first. And unfortunately that came true. I felt like this bag was completely worse than the first one. The first one really didn't even have any problems aside from that small blemish and maybe that little wrinkle on the side, but this one to me structurally did not look good, and I just was not happy with this at all. I posted this to TikTok and people were, you know, trying to tell me, oh, you just need to let the bag sit, it doesn't look bad and blah blah blah. At the end of the day, I'm spending my hard-earned money on it, and this was not up to my standards, especially for a bag of this price. And for some people this isn't, you know, a big price tag. For me it is, but regardless of the price, you should be happy with the bag that you're getting. So yeah, that just wasn't up to my standards, so I returned the second one, kept the first one. So now I am cutting off the tags and everything off the first bag. Here's a quick what's in my bag. As I stated, the chain tabby shoulder bag is probably one of my favorite Coach bags, so I'm really happy with it. And this bag, I know I was, you know, concerned whether or not that the color would work in my wardrobe. It completely does. I love wearing this bag. It's just so beautiful to me and so classy. I love the way that the brass looks on the bluebell. It's just so beautiful to me. So here's a quick unboxing. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please do like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And until next time, y'all, peace.